Hi guys, welcome back to A Voice in the Influence. It is your girl tikeyshlemmons, and I am here with Saturday Inspirations. And you know how we do it on Saturdays. We keep it short and sweet. And so today I am talking to the ladies, and I am talking to the ladies about your voice. We have seen over history how women's voices has been silent to restricting us to be able to vote, to being paid lesser than our male counterparts, and also people of other ethnicity. And it is very important that we learn as women how to express ourselves, because I've seen so many times again and again how women speak to men, and I've seen women express themselves, and it's not healthy, not in a healthy way to their men. And that's important to me because we want our men to speak to us in a certain way. So we have to treat people the way we want to be treated. And what I've noticed is that because the woman voice has been silent for so long, women are speaking up now more than ever before. But the way that we're speaking up, we're doing it out of rebellion. And so when we do it, we're speaking to people very vulgarly. We are, there's a lot of tension in our voice. We're very defensive, when we're speaking to just people in general, but most importantly, our men. And I encourage women to continue to speak up, but there is a way for us to do it in a way that we are liberating one another, a way that we don't feel like you are attacking us when you are speaking to us. It's important for us as women to speak to each other in a way that we want to be spoken to. But like I said, women are now speaking from a place of rebellion. And so, ladies, what I want to say to you is that we have to be more intentional about healing ourselves in pain, in areas where we have been hurt. Because when we don't address our childhood traumas, when we don't address things when people hurt us, when we finally speak up, we speak up in a way that is toxic. We speak up in a way that is damaging to people that we say that we love. So I encourage more and more women to continue to speak up, but to do it in a way that you want to be treated. If you want your husband or your boyfriend or just whoever, just another person in general, or it could be woman to woman or male to male, if you want them to respect you, then you have to extend that same hand. You have to respect them, because we all want to be talked to in a way where we're being respected. We all want to feel the compassion. We all truly want to be loved. And in doing that, we have to understand that it's work for us to do, because as a people, we have been silenced, but the woman has really been silenced the most, because there were so many different rights that were taken away from us. And a lot of women come from homes where it was domestic violence and it was just so much going on, and so they grow up and allowing men to treat them a certain way. And then when they finally get their voice back and they finally decide to speak up for themselves, people are quick to judge us and to say, you shouldn't say that way. But you don't know how long it took for that woman to speak up. So I am not saying don't speak up, but what I am trying to do is shed a light that when you speak out of rebellion or you're speaking from a place of pain, it's never going to truly come out the way that you intend for it to come out. Because oftentimes you just want your voice to be heard. But in wanting your voice to be heard, it is important that you love yourself enough to heal yourself, so that when you do speak to the person that hurt you, or when you do speak to the world, you can be heard. You can be heard. And that is what we need to do as a people. That's what we need to do individually. That's what we need to do, is be more and more and more loving to one another, and also to be more strategic in the way that we choose to express ourselves. Meaning, when I say strategic, sometimes you may need to reach out to someone who's close to you to let them know how you feel, to open up to them, to make sure that what you're going to say is not going to be damaging. It's not going to push the relationship further apart, but it's going to catapult you and the relationship to see each other and to see what you're in, a mirror of your situation, clearer. So let us be more intentional about healing, and let us be more courageous about speaking out. And let us just continue to walk in love and to understand also, as a woman to woman, that we have all been in so many things that are similar, and we don't have to feel like another person, you wouldn't understand what I've been through, because oftentimes that person has probably experienced the same thing that you have experienced. And so when we are courageous to open up our voices, and we're are courageous to be vulnerable, in certain situations, understanding that if we are standing on our truth, that we're going to walk away liberated, because there is always liberation in your truth, because that is where God lies. So thanks again for tuning in to Saturday Inspirations. I hope this message has catapulted you to wanting to be courageous in an area that you decided to close the door on, but somehow, some way, you find yourself really creeping back to that same space when you are angry. So it may be time for you to use your voice in a way that will help you through coaching, through just speaking with a loved one about what you truly feel. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in to A Voice in the Influence. Please hit the subscribe button and make sure you like this video. And also hit that little bell so you can be notified the next time my video comes on. Thanks. Peace.